Oof. All right, let's do it. Yeah. Everybody, it's me, Ben, and welcome back to a brand new video, baby. Today, I'm back with the most debatably important video that I've dropped of this entire year. The entire year of 2021, and I'm finally giving y'all the Burb Awards. I probably clickbaited y'all at least a little bit in regard to the title and everything, yada, yada, yada. You gotta do things like that these days on YouTube to be able to survive. The point of this is to give y'all all of my lists of my favorite releases, my favorite albums, my favorite moments, pretty much, of the entire year. It's a big video. I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm feeling good, having a good time. It's been a great year for music. It's been a great year for us here on the channel. I've had an awesome time sitting down and reacting to all these incredible pieces of music with y'all and appreciating all of them along the way. Now, that being said, there are plenty of artists that I didn't quite have time to check out this year. But I like to think that my list is about as all-encompassing as it can possibly get for somebody that basically listens to music as their full-time job. I'm doing my best over here, my friends. You know what I'm saying? My list is all purely preferences. If you have different opinions and you'd like to voice them in the comments below, as per usual, you're always welcome to do that. If I see any negativity in the comments at all, this video is not for you. Get on out of here. But it's finally time to get to this damn video. So let's go. Last thing before we begin, every single category tonight has 5 different nominees. That means that all of these nominees, in my opinion, for the given category, are absolutely and totally deserving of the award. The one who ends up receiving the award basically just means that that's my absolute favorite of those 5. I don't know what the hell my upstairs neighbor is doing the exact one time I need to record the most important video of the year, but they're doing something. Anything that I say tonight, if I mention a song, a music video, an album tonight, you know that it's one of my absolute favorites that's dropped this entire year. Those of y'all that have been over here on the channel for a long time, you know that I react to just about anything I can get my hands on that I have time to listen to. But the one that ends up winning is the one that I consider to be my favorite. So with that being said, as my neighbor is literally drilling holes into their walls upstairs, we're getting into our first category of the night. This is Rookie of the Year. We're gonna start off with Girl Group Rookie of the Year, my friends. We've got 5 different nominees, but only one winner. My list for Girl Group Rookie of the Year includes Try B, Pixie, Purple Kiss, Lightsome, and IVE. 5 different girl groups that I deem to be my absolute favorite in regard to debuts of this year. The winner is, after what the hell are they doing? The winner is Purple Kiss. Our first winner of the night, Rookie of the Year, Girl Group Rookie of the Year is, in fact, Purple Kiss. On to our second category of the night, but it's sort of a continuation of the original one. We've got Boy Group Rookie of the Year. Let me list them off for y'all. We've got Cypher, Omega X, T1419, Kingdom, and Mire. And my Boy Group Rookie of the Year, my personal favorite, is in fact Kingdom. Kingdom, my friends, you have won the Burb Award for Best Boy Group Rookie of the Year. Now, I just mentioned a moment ago that all of my categories this evening that we're talking about have 5 different candidates to choose from to be my absolute favorite of the year, but I lied to y'all. There are a couple of the awards that we're giving out tonight that actually were so uncontested, there was no reason to even bother to list any more than one. One of these categories I'm of course speaking of is in fact Concept of the Year. And Concept of the Year, without even thinking, without even having to scroll back through my mental notes of all of the last months combined, I knew immediately that my Concept of the Year would have to go to Twice's Alcohol Free. Without a doubt, my absolute favorite concept of the entire year. Give it up for Twice one time, my friends. Give it up for Twice, baby. All right. I know I joked around a little bit with that one, but that's because I felt like I needed to. But we're back to the normal, the more refined categories now. And now that we're here, we're gonna go ahead and talk about my band album of the year. I have 5 different band album candidates to go through with y'all now. Number 1, also known as the first one that I'm listing off. And Then There Was Us, Hoppy Poland. The Book of Us, Negentropy by Day 6. Man on the Moon, N Flying. Blue, Lucy. And Planet 9, Alter Ego by One Week. Now this may come as a shock to you, my friends, but in this incredibly tight race of 5 absolutely incredible band albums, we have our first tie of the evening. Oh goodness! We do in fact have our first tie of the evening. The band album of the year receiving the Burb Award as Burb's favorite band album of the year is a tie between And Then There Was Us, Happy Pola, and Blue by Lucy. Good Lord, give it up for yourselves, my friend. There were some incredible B-sides on both of these albums, and I really enjoyed both titles as well, but I found myself constantly going back to both of these albums. That's our first tie of the evening. The Burb Award for Best Band Album of the Year, Happy Pola and Lucy. And now that we've had something a little bit more on the spicy side, we might as well go back to the peaceful. And it's interesting that I say that word on purpose because it is on purpose. The next category is in fact Healing Anthem of the Year. Another category that I had to create for the sole purpose of giving an award to one singular song. One singular song that deserved to have the title of the Burb Award for Healing Anthem of the Year. And that had to be Cinema by CIX. And honestly, any of y'all that have heard the song, there's no reason for me to go into detail. You already know what I'm talking about. It felt like sometimes this year, this song was there for me when I couldn't be there for myself. Now, without further ado, my friends, this does mean that we are into some of the more heavy categories of the evening. We're finally into the female and male soloist albums of the year. Of course, starting off with our female soloist album of the year contenders. Our first one, Like Water by Miss Wendy. I still don't know how to pronounce the name of this album. Carencia by Chang'a. Lilac, IU, Red, Wien, and Amy Ailey. All 5 of these albums are albums that I have played non-stop throughout the course of this year. The winner of the Burb Award for Female Soloist Album of the Year, it has to be another tie. Listen, I know y'all are gonna have a problem with it, and I really don't care. The tie for the Female Soloist Album of the Year award goes to Carencia by Chang'a and Amy by Ailey. Both of these albums were so incredible, I simply could not pick a singular one to be the main winner. And honestly, anyone that has a problem with it either didn't listen to both albums all the way through or is just a hater. On to our next second half of the same category, we've got our male soloist album of the year. Now this was very challenging for me to make because I've had plenty of male soloist albums this year that have come out that I have really considered putting on this list. But after much deliberation, I'm proud of my list. I'm ready to talk about it and list all of these off to you right now. Let's get to it. First one off, Lucky Man, Bobby. We've got Void, Jibanov. We've got Blue Letter, One Hole. We've got Bad Love, Key. And we've also got Genre, Woosan. 5 different male soloist albums of the year candidates. I'm absolutely in love with all 5 of these projects to my core, but there's only one winner that I can give this award to. And it's also the most recent one that's dropped. The winner of the Burb Award for Male Soloist Album of the Year goes to Genre by Woosan. Listen, y'all, this album is so fire. I have only listened to it almost exclusively for the last couple of weeks since the album dropped. And it has spoken to me in ways that I did not realize I was ready to be spoken to. For Male Soloist Album of the Year has to go to Genre by Woosan. My goodness, we're a little bit stressful on that last one. I'm beginning to sweat a little bit in my outfit here, you know. We're gonna go ahead and get into another little fun category that I figured I would mention. And this category may be the most significant of all of the other ones so far. And this category is in fact repackaged titles that were better than the original title. And would you guess it? We have another tie result. I can't keep a straight face while doing this, bro. I can't do it. Listen. 2 repackaged titles this year that were better than the original title. We have NCT Dreams Hello Future, which was the repackaged title for NCT Dreams Hot Sauce. That was better than the original. And we also have NCT 127's Favorite. That was better than the original NCT 127 Sticker. Listen, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was unbelievably comical that both NCT 127 and NCT Dream dropped full albums this year with repackaged titles, but decided to drop repackaged titles that were better than the original titles that accompanied the albums when they were originally dropped. And it was so funny to me, and I've talked about it so many times on Twitch. All of my Twitch watchers, y'all know what I'm talking about because I've complained about this to you all year long. Feel free to voice your thoughts in the comments below as per usual, but as far as I'm concerned, both of these repackaged titles were way better than the original titles. And now, my friends, we are getting into the nitty gritty. We're on to a category that I hold very near and dear to my heart, and that is Girl Group Album of the Year. Let's get to the nominees. We've got Crazy in Love, ITZY, and Luna, Queendom, Red Velvet, Summer Holiday, Dreamcatcher, and Formula of Love, Twice. Now this was another very, very challenging category for me. All 5 of these albums to me are very, very important, and on any given day, I would consider to be some of my favorite albums from any of these groups, just in general. But at the end of the day, only one of these albums can come off on top as my absolute favorite girl group album of the year, and that is Formula of Love, Twice. Twice takes my girl group album of the year this year for many different reasons. It would take me forever to get through all of them if I were to sit here and describe them to you. But oh my goodness, the Twice girls came with the fire this year. And not just this album. This is not the only body of work that the Twice girls dropped this year, and it's absolutely my favorite girl group album of the entire year. Continuing on to our other half of this category, we've got Boy Group Album of the Year. And the nominees are Astro, All Yours, Monsta X, One of a Kind, Golden Child, Game Changer, Stray Kids, No Easy, and finally NCT 127 Sticker. All 5 of these albums are absolutely incredible, and if for whatever reason you're watching this video, maybe you just don't really know all of the groups that I just listed off, please, for the love of everything good in this world, take the time to go listen to these albums that I've just mentioned that are hopefully still on the screen somewhere, or they were on the screen a moment ago. Please go listen to these albums for yourself. And then at me on Twitter later when you ultimately decide that you need to thank me for telling you to listen to all of these. But regardless, there can only be one winner. And for me, there was a clear favorite amongst all of these. My boy group album of the year goes to Stray Kids, No Easy. And now, my friends, because things have gotten a little bit intense, I'm not trying to make things too toxic. I'm gonna go ahead and go through, in my opinion, the most important category of the entire night. The one that I looked forward to making the most, to cultivating the most, to paying attention to the most, and now, with great pleasure, I finally read to you. Fire B-sides that need to be recognized. There's a lot of them, so go ahead and strap yourselves in, okay? I need to take a deep breath before we get into it. Let's go, shall we?
Dahlia, Idol, Slow Motion, Treasure, Circle, Victim, Rewind, One Us, Whatever, Cherry Bullet, Drown, Baekhyun, Kind, Shiny, Chemical, BDC, Baby I Love You, Pentagon, Yummy, Weekly, Supermoon, WJSN, All Good, Astro, Not For Sale, Enhypen, Merry-Go-Round, AB6, Shoot, ITZY, All Night Long, NCT Dream, Ride, Rocket Punch, Airplane Mode, Promise 9, Don't Ask, Don't Tell, Everglow, Rotate, Monsta X, No Matter, XO, Wow, Luna, Pose, Red Velvet, The View, Stray Kids, Rocky, 80s, Magic Carpet Ride, NCT 127, Crush, 17, Last Waltz, Twice, Who Am I, Wiki Miki, Dreams, SF9, My Diary, Signature.
The amount of B-sides that dropped this year that blew me away is uncomparable to any other year that I have so far reacted to K-pop in the capacity that I have been reacting to it. Now, let's be real, this is only my 3rd year doing it, but this is my favorite year of B-sides yet. And that's saying something, because the last 2 years from all of my old groups, and even not just my old groups, all of the groups that I enjoy in general, all of the groups that I don't even know as well, everybody's been dropping incredible B-sides over the last couple of years. But this year was even better for me than all of the other years past. Please, if you're not familiar with any of the songs I just mentioned, take a moment, look them up, you will not regret it. And now, the most coveted award of the entire evening. and also potentially the one that'll get me canceled the most in the comments below. Song of the year, girl group song of the year, and boy group song of the year. Let's get straight to it. My girl group song of the year nominees include After School, Weekly, Next Level, aespa, We Go, Promise 9, Zombie, Purple Kiss, and Logo by ITZY. This is another one of those categories that took much deliberation, much going back and forth in my head. It came down to one song for me. And that one song, the recipient of the Burb Award for Girl Group Song of the Year, is We Go by Promise 9. I've got too many good memories attached to this song to not be able to apply it, man. This song is so gorgeous. I love it so much. I don't think the Promise 9 girls get even half of the attention that they deserve. And this song really wrote the soundtrack to my entire year. I listened to it almost every single day. It had to be my song of the year. And finally, our last category of the evening. It's been a ride. Thank y'all so much for sticking it out with me. This video has probably been ugly and cringy and poorly edited. If you've stuck it through this long, you deserve a pat on the back. Thank you so much for sticking around. But without further ado, my boy group Song of the Year nominees: Fireworks, ATEEZ, Gambler, Monsta X, Thunderous, Stray Kids, Tamed Dashed, Enhypen, and Favorite, NCT 127. The winner of the Burb Award for Boy Group Song of the Year has to be Fireworks by ATEEZ. This song gave me life and energy when I felt like I was dead inside. As much as I feel like I shouldn't be saying something like that on YouTube, that is exactly what this song is for me. When I need to be able to run through the brick wall, when I need to be able to hurdle an obstacle that feels unhurdleable, I have Fireworks by ATEEZ to put on in my headphones or into my speakers and go. Be able to do the damn thing. And that's why ultimately it's my song of the year. But that being said, that is everything. I took many, many hours putting this list together and ultimately only took about half an hour to record this video, so it almost feels kind of strange. My voice is going. I'm not sobering up at all. I'm still very tipsy at the moment that I'm recording this, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Thank y'all so much for putting up with my this year. I appreciate y'all as always. It's been an incredible year. I've loved so much reacting to all of this music this year with y'all and enjoying it and appreciating it with y'all. I want to obviously say that next year you can expect more of the same over here on the channel. We're going to be listening to a whole lot of different kind of artists, not just my favorites off the top of my head, but people that I've never heard before as well. And I'm excited to get to all of them. As per usual, if you enjoyed the video, please do not leave the video without leaving a like on it one time. I'd appreciate that very, very much. And like I said at the beginning, all of these lists are meant to be for fun. Please do not take them the wrong way. Don't take me too seriously. I'm just here to have a good time. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all please have a great rest of your year. I know I'm uploading this on the 31st, so if you're of age and you plan on drinking this evening, please, please, please designate a driver. This video has been about as scuffed as it possibly could be, which seems appropriate to end this year off that has been about as scuffed as the way that my voice feels in my throat right now. That's it for me. I'll catch y'all in the new year with more videos and streams and other forms of media. So until next time, my friends, love y'all very much and peace. Bye.